real true. Ay, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yo, what's up everyone? This is VCV Sips and we're here for a brand new video talk about my thoughts on the recent Indie World Showcase that dropped today. And I have many different thoughts that range from there is some definitely good games shown to holy crap, why are we constantly being force-fed shovelware? So if you're hyped to hear my thoughts, make sure you smash the like button on the video. It helps get this video out to more subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell. It's much appreciated. But without further ado, let's just get started. So, they started the showcase with a game called Hades, which has been out for a little while. And it's a roguelike dungeon crawler. And I'll be honest, I've basically have gotten my fix from roguelikes. I've played a ton of roguelikes already at this point. From Enter the Gungeon to Immortal Redneck to Dead Cells, tons of other rogue games. And I'm at the point now where I'm tired of that genre. I'm done. I don't need that. So Hades, that's a no from me. The next game they've shown, Hypnospace Outlaw. I'm just gonna say this. It looks fucking stupid. Like, I don't know. It's I can't even explain how stupid it is because it's who would want this game? Who? If you pick up this game, let me know your thoughts in the description below. Please let me know, cuz I really feel like that this is like the worst game that they've shown out of everything. Like, and I was watching the showcase today with OJ from Player Essence, and I was also watching on Fidel's podcast on his Twitch channel, Games Cage, and I gotta be honest, it did not look good. Hypnospace Outlaw looked pretty damn bad. Then we had Spiritfarer, which it's supposed to be a management simulator. However, what I took in from it the most is that the game is based on furries and having connections with them. The next game shown was Garden Story, which it's basically a community-styled adventure game similar to Spiritfarer, but with action elements implemented instead. But Garden Story, it has a neat art style, but aside from that, it looks like trash. Subnautica, though, for those who don't know what Subnautica is a pretty good game. I'm glad that that's coming to the Switch. However, I already played it, so if you haven't had a chance to play Subnautica, I do recommend you guys check that out. And Subnautica is basically an adventure game that's underwater. It's a pretty cool concept, and I definitely recommend that from everything today. Then the next game was Takeshi and Hiroshi. And all you guys need to know is that this game used to be in the Apple Arcade as an exclusive, so it's not a good game. Let's be honest here. Most of the games that started as an Apple Arcade exclusive and that eventually went to Switch and other consoles and platforms are usually not good games. At least from what I have experienced from many other App Arcade games that have already moved to Switch and other platforms that I've already experienced and played. They just usually aren't that good. They're pretty much just bona fide mobile games. So that's a big no from me. The next game, however, is definitely one of the best games shown, and it's actually shadow dropping today. And a lot of the games that I'm mentioning today are shadow dropping. I don't remember which ones for a lot of them, but this one I know is dropping today because it was the one that captivated me the most. It's called Raji. It's basically kind of like a 2.5D, 3D Shadow Colossus style kind of game, which combat-wise, it seems like it's fused with games like Fury and Akane, and it looks pretty cool, but it is yet again another action-adventure game. A lot of the games today were action-adventure games. Normally there's like a meme where the indie showcase is full of Metroidvanias, but today all of them were pretty much adventure games of some state or form. Whether it's a management style adventure game, a community styled one, the originality across all these games when it comes to the genre isn't really there, except for Hypnospace Outlaw, which that's taken the a genre of game into the wrong direction. No reason for that to even exist. But back to Raji. Raji looks pretty dope. It's dropping today, and I'm picking that up. That's like the only game like I'm hands down gonna pick up no matter what. After that, they then shown a game called Bear and Breakfast. No, I'm really not kidding. They showed a game called Bear and Breakfast, guys. Bear and Breakfast. Really? Really? And then they showed a game called Card Shark, which is basically a card playing simulator. Like, what are these indie games? Like, where are the good indie games? We're waiting for Hollow Knight Silksong. Some people are asking for Fall Guys, which, for those who don't know, Sony has an actual 3 to 6 month term with Fall Guys for exclusivity on consoles. So we're not going to know about Fall Guys going to other platforms till the next 3 to 6 months wrap up for the PlayStation and the exclusivity deal Sony has with Fall Guys for the consoles. And then people are also waiting for Eastward, which is the next game from Chucklefish, which Chucklefish made multiple different games, including Wargroove, Stardew Valley, tons of great stuff. And honestly, it's just so weird to me that there's so many great indie games that were announced 3 to 4 Indie World showcases ago, and we have no info on them. And they're the most hyped and anticipated things, and they're just not being shown. Nothing's happening with them. I understand that there's a world pandemic going on right now, but it just doesn't make sense to me personally, only because other businesses, other video game developers, other branches, and just in general across all forms of media are still creating content. They're still working, and it just makes me feel like people are slacking. I know I'm just sitting in my chair right now, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man. If Sony and Microsoft can have hour-long presentations for their general content, let alone their third-party content, I'm pretty sure Nintendo could be like, hey, at least give us a 30-second trailer for your game. Like, come on. They don't even need to have a release date for Hollow Knight Silksong, because I'll be honest, I don't expect that game to come out till next year, especially since it was supposed to release this year and been delayed. But come on, this is just so disappointing. It really is. But let's go back to the game. Sorry I went on a little rant, but it's not cool. Like, I don't even use my Switch as much anymore. It's very disappointing. There's not a lot of new games to pick up. And yes, there are some games in my backlog on my Switch, and I've played some here or there, but I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to keep moving forward. The next game shown, which a lot of people are anticipating. I never tried the franchise, but it definitely is one of the highlights of the showcase today. Torchlight 3 was shown for the Switch, and it looks pretty dope. They showed all the things that are coming back for the franchise, like the same gameplay elements, and also how there's the pets returning to the game, and there's a lot of cool stuff with Torchlight 3. I don't mind checking that out. That game's one of the highlights, along with Raji for me. And also Subnautica, if you've never tried that. And then they had Manifold Garden, which is basically a mind-bending physics puzzle game, which there's already a good handful of those on the Switch. If you like that kind of stuff, you may like Manifold Garden. Then after that, they showed Evergate, which I'm not even kidding. Evergate is an Ori clone. It's literally a complete clone of Ori. Literally, it's like Dory and the all-seeing forest, as my friend OJ from Player Essence said while we were watching it together today. Oh my god, like literally, it's literally a clone. Then after that, they showed a sizzle reel. Yes, we're already at the sizzle reel, guys, so if you didn't like anything I just mentioned, you may like this one game that was shown from the sizzle reel. I'm not going to mention all the games shown in the sizzle reel, because most of them did look bad, but this one game called She Dreams Elsewhere looks pretty damn cool. It looks like it takes a lot of elements from Earthbound and Undertale, and the art style looks a little reminiscent, while at the same time, the color palette is unique. It has the blue, the purple, I don't know. It looked pretty unique, pretty dope, and that's something I'm actually looking forward to, along with Raji and along with a few other games I've already mentioned. Then after that, after we've seen that sizzle reel, they then shown a local co-op free update for Untitled Goose Game. Now, I personally think it's pretty cool. I hope it's online. I hope the co-op is online, not just local. However, I see many people very, very mad that it's not Untitled Goose Game 2. And I'm just gonna say this. How's anyone gonna expect Untitled Goose Game 2 if the physical version of the game isn't even out yet for the first game? Like, come on. Just, like, at least be grateful we're getting a free update for co-op. Like, come on. Like, that's at least good. That's at least better than nothing, you know what I mean? Overall, though, personally, there's only one thing I was looking forward to, and that was Eastward, which was made by Chucklefish, and it literally was made, like, with a trailer and showcased a year ago. They showcased it a year ago, and we haven't seen anything about it again. And yes, people were expecting Silksong and Fall Guys even to come to the Switch. And I'm just gonna say this: you gotta be pretty damn crazy to think that Silksong is gonna be shown today and Fall Guys. Like, this just wasn't gonna happen. And that was basically my overall thoughts on today's Indie World Showcase. My thoughts overall. The games that I enjoyed that I saw, to the games that are literally shovelware. They really are. But thank you all for watching. If you've made it this far into the video, which I'll be honest, after my rant and even earlier on when I was trashing some of these indies, I know you guys already left. And I understand, man. I do. People don't like to hear the truth, and I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but this is just my belief. Nintendo needs to step it up. They really need to step it up. It's been over a year since the General Direct. There's tons of indie games that they shown multiple showcases ago that they haven't shown again since. Even just a 30-second trailer for Eastward or Silksong or anything like that would have at least made people feel like the showcase was at least good. But in my opinion, this showcase at best was mediocre. Because there was a ton of disappointments, in my opinion. But I wasn't even hyped for anything. I wasn't even expecting anything. But what were your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying the content as well. And I will see you all next time. Peace. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to become a member of the 100% Click with Patreon for as low as $1 a month, or YouTube as low as $5 a month, but you get a badge and emotes next to your name, amazing perk packages, benefits depending on your tier, and also you join our exclusive Discord. Thank you, and if you really want to support the channel, that would mean a lot, because we create content pretty often from live streams, videos, music, reviews, and more. Thank you all so much for coming through, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
Sips on the beat. Black casket, pockets on me, what you asking? Black casket, is it way too much to be asking? Black casket, pockets on me, what you asking? Black casket, crying for me, watch you basket over my casket. Black